Hello, we're back with another Play or Pass, where we jump into some co-op and multiplayer games and give you our thoughts on whether or not they're worth picking up. If you want to join myself and Nix for more co-op and multiplayer content, feel free to hit the sub button below and sit back each week as we review and play through all sorts of different titles. Today we're covering Overcooked 2, a cooperative cooking simulation game that's a lot more fun than the genre sounds. In Overcooked, you take on the role of a chef, and join up to 3 other players to chop, boil, fry and plate up all kinds of dishes, from chicken and chips to burgers to sushi. MLG.
So now I've got meat and flour.
Yeah.
Oh, you steam? Is that right?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
Apparently that's how you cook these. I'll just pour that slurry into the steamer. Oh. And while this might all sound like nice, relaxing, family-friendly fun, you find out almost immediately that without teamwork, coordination and some forward thinking, your kitchen goes from light-hearted fun to shouting mayhem in a matter of seconds. It's been a few years since the release of Overcooked 2 in 2018, but since then it's been at the top of many people's lists when it comes to casual co-op. So we jumped in to find out in 2021 if Overcooked 2 is a play or a pass.
There's not many work environments that compare to the organised chaos of a restaurant kitchen. Then it's no surprise that one of the most popular party games around, Overcooked 2, can be played local or online multiplayer, offering a selection of diverse characters to play as, from animals to humans to Christmas presents. As chefs on a mission, we were tasked to prepare a huge variety of meals for our rather predictable customers. The meals are completed through the process of gathering ingredients, preparing them if required, and then cooking them if required. Things like sushi, for example, just need raw fish to be chopped and rice to be cooked before being added together with seaweed wrap. Once any meal has been completed, it's to be plated up and delivered to the conveyor belt, granting more points the quicker you respond to an order. The orders are displayed at the top and are prioritised by when they came in. Each mission is timed and your scores are tallied up based on the orders made and missed. Levels either have you allocated to an isolated part of the kitchen, predefining your responsibilities, or leave you in an open environment where you have to organise yourselves. Graphically, the cartoony models and environment look appealing, and audio suitably melodic considering the genre and matching the style of gameplay. The actions you can take are picking, placing and throwing objects, dashing all over the place and preparing food. Fairly simple, but even the simplest of things can go wrong in the ever-changing environments you come across. Some have conveyor belts encouraging movement along the longest route around the kitchen, and leaving a really narrow yet efficient space through the middle, enough to start some disagreements that make you question your friendships. Oh, mate, I have to hand this in before it's too late.
What is going on? I keep on trying to sneak around the side of you, it just doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Poor fish.
Where are the pots? Oh.
Other kitchens have customers casually strolling through them.
Look at these scrubs walking through our kitchen.
Yeah, man. Have some respect. These are the same persistent customers that still expect their order to be fulfilled, even after the floating restaurant crashes to the ground. Look at this! And the person still wants their food after we just went through that.
Mate. Eaters got to eat.
Of course, due to these working conditions, it's clear hygiene standards are often not met, with chefs being able to throw food across the kitchen and leaving ingredients on the floor just to save on time. Outside of these core aspects, if food is left cooking for too long, you risk creating a fire in the kitchen that will need to be doused with the fire extinguisher.
No!
See, burnt food.
Just drop this.
You can drop that on the floor, by the way. Oh my god, please!
Oh my word.
There are 3 modes to choose from: Story, Arcade and Versus. Story has you and your buddies going through a whimsical pantomime world of the Onion Kingdom, and the return of the Onion King from Overcooked 1, with the jokes being light-hearted and the narrative progressing at a good pace.
The unbread.
The unbread.
Oh man. That's some low-hanging fruit right there.
There is a world map that expands out as you complete each mission. These missions require scores in order to earn one of 3 stars. The completionist in some people may only be happy with 3 stars, whereas others may just want to get on with the game. Arcade allows you to select particular levels to play cooperatively with your friends, and Versus mode to compete against each other. Compared to Overcooked 1, the second seems to be a bit more player friendly, adding a throwing mechanic, making 3 stars easier to achieve, and having an actual online play function, the previous being couch co-op only. There are also a ton of great DLC to add even more recipes and levels if you so wish. To me, it's a solid title mechanically, but is a type of game you go through with some friends a few times, and then you've kind of played it. Although in theory it's very replayable, it doesn't have the type of replayability that Bias and I enjoy. You are forced to optimize your gameplay to an extent, and then that's really it.
Overcooked 2 is one of those games you spin up when you have some friends over, or you want to relax and jump into something casual without taking it too seriously. On the face of it, the game appears to be easygoing and lighthearted, with its adorable character models and the Play-Doh-like environment that you have to make your way through. However, much like Monopoly, under the veil of family fun lies a game that has the ability to drive a wedge between even the closest of friends, and have partners shouting at one another as rice burns, customers go hungry, and like in real life, the dishes remain unwashed. The fast-paced nature of the game and the need to multitask at all times creates an exciting and challenging style of gameplay. And you'll find yourself resetting missions to make sure you achieve all 3 stars. Graphically, the game is nice and serves the overall feel, and the audio creates an ambience to achieve the same thing. Neither are groundbreaking, but both do their job pretty well. Overall, we gave Overcooked 2 a 3 out of 5, so for us, if you have a few friends to jump in with, it's a play. However, it's not one we'd recommend if you're planning to play solo. Let us know in the comments what you think of the game, or whether or not you agree with our review. We're the Bullet Sponges, and we'll see you in the next one.